This is the top of Namsan, and as you can see, it is very, very quiet. They're still doing some sweeping up. The view is beautiful, but nothing is going to open for an hour or two. And why does that cartoon character look like he is incarcerated? It doesn't look very pretty. Let's get closer. The view is pretty good. As I have seen through my walk all the way up the mountain, the engineering of this fortress when it was built many, 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 many years ago. There's your creepy giant-eyed cartoon character that is waving to you. The engineering of these steps and walls, etc., are pretty amazing for their age. And down there you can see more things waving to you, and a panda sitting there. And further along, you can even see a monkey or a lemur hanging from a tree. If this were open, it would be a little bit more interesting. However, the pagoda there often has speakers speak in front of it. Sometimes politicians announce that they are running for office. Local politicians, that is, not national politicians. And, of course, the only people up this early and crazy enough to be up here before anything opens is actually the type of person who is very, very, very health conscious. I did not have the opportunity to go live when all of the old people were playing tennis and or doing sit-ups and push-ups on the exercise machine that were halfway up this mountain. In my opinion, if you got halfway up the mountain, that should have sufficed for your exercise. I don't think that you should have to sit down and start to lift weights. This is Haichi Seoul. This is Seoul Welcome Week, which I hate to tell them, from 10/1 to 10/31 is a little bit longer than a week. You see how many people visit here. That is, I believe, Thai up top. Then we have English, and on the other one we have Chinese, and on the bottom, Japanese. They are filling up the stuff for the restaurants, and we'll take a little walk over here to where we can see all of the locks. And these locks were the idea of basically a Korean soap opera. A girl and a boy couldn't find each other, and so they left locks with notes for each other, and there's someone practicing with his saber. He would have already been arrested in the United States. But anyway, so going on with this little story, they left notes for one another and on these locks, and they put them on the top of the mountain. And since then, there have been thousands of locks, and these are, from what I understand from people talking to me, they have been cleared out many, 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 many times. And these walls of chain link fence onto which they are hooked were actually put here to accommodate the thousands of locks that people put up here. This one is in English. Last time I found one from Peru, I have found Korean friends' names on here in Korean. So it is really very, very interesting. And you can see how long these go, and then they go around another thing, another bend down there. Then they go around, and they go all the way up into those trees way, way, way around there. Okay? So, again, I'm going to try to look for the blue house, which is the White House equivalent, and I'm going to try to stay out of the saber guy's way because I think he is probably doing Tai Chi with his saber, and if I get too close, he might be in a Zen moment, and I might not survive it. It looks a little bit creepy to get too close to him, so I'm trying to avoid that. I will go the long way around. I'm sure he thinks that I'm kind of stupid, thinking that he might, by accident, kill someone, but, you know, I live in a very different place where we can't have samurai swords in public places and do our practice. So, here again is the lovely, lovely, lovely view of Seoul in the morning mist. And they say somewhere down there, there is a house with a blue roof, which is essentially the White House. And I walked right near it the other day, but I do not see it because I was beyond the Secret Service perimeter at that time. And there was someone who actually was not smart enough to go up close to that guy, and he had to stop practicing. And I might add, his sword is a little bit sharp. So somewhere down there, you can see on the mountain that there is a huge wall that goes up that looks almost like the Great Wall of China. So that's something else that we need to look up the age of and what it's for. And I swear that the saber guy just put an extension on his sword. It is much longer, almost 5 feet, and he is probably about 5 feet tall. It actually, now that I look at him good, the sword is actually longer than his entire body. I hope everybody has a lovely evening. There are actually some people starting to file in, and as you can see, there's some sun, and looks like maybe a little bit of issues with air pollution, but I'm not sure it's air pollution quite yet because it seems to be burning off, and air pollution tends to get worse in the morning as the sun gets higher. So, by the way, if anyone wants to know how fun it is to walk up this mountain, it is 1,950 meters from where I started, and I took sequential pictures of the steps. So once I get home and I put all of that together, I will be showing you all how many steps I had to climb up, and it's a good thing that my knee is not acting up. This is a beautiful view. That is the Hangang River. Beyond that, more mountains, skyscrapers, and a different view of Seoul. Now, this is kind of tricky. You could actually go down on those steps. That's how I went down last time. I am not thinking about that today because I already went up. Have a lovely evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you hopefully as soon as I get back.